Hi everybody, Brett back altitude scale modeling with another sprue review. ICM has done a really good job releasing several kits as diorama setups. They always include figures and sometimes multiple aircraft and sometimes pilots and armament and everything else. And they've been doing a lot with Vietnam. There's Forward Base, there's several of them. This is a new one, Nakhon, Phanom, probably pronounced it wrong, air base, and in it you get the B-26K, the O-2 Skymaster, these figures, the Marsden mat, and some weapons. So that's a lot. Kit cost, I'm pretty sure 120. I'd have to look. It's right around 100, so not terrible because you get 3 nice kits in it, and all the figures and Marsden mats and everything else in one box. So we're going to try and take a look at this. So this could be a really long video. So grab yourself a cold one and something over ice and kick back and relax. So this tells you what comes in the kit. It's also a very big box. You get all that, 196 for the O-2, 344 for the B-26, 88 to assemble the armament, 88 to assemble the figures, 128 part for the landing mat. Is there anything different on this side? Nope. All the sides look the same. Oh, and in case you're wondering, this, as you saw there, DS4804. I'm assuming that means diorama set number 4, 48 scale. But I could be wrong. Typical ICM box, you have your cover, which I'm gonna sit somewhere over here. And then you have a white box that has everything in it, which I'm gonna have to cut the tape off of. There you go. White box, open it up, boom, full of stuff. So, figures, and everything is bagged. This is the O-2 Skymaster. Sorry about that. This 26 sprues, armament, mat, more mat, a little pamphlet about ICM paints, and you've got instructions for the armament, instructions for the pilots, instructions for the mats, instruction for the Skymaster, instruction for the B-26, and an empty box, which I will sit right here. Where to start? Well, let's do these. So, here's the landing mat, 4 sprues. Here's how you assemble it. You set your aircraft on it. Okay. Keep this one all the way first. 2 bags. Self-sealing like ICM does. 4 sprues per bag. And here's what they look like. Should be very easy to assemble. Weather and rust them up, beat them up, dent them, punch some holes in them. Okay, so that's the landing mat. Next, armament, 1 bag, 4 sprues. You've got 2 with rocket pods, bombs, 2 of these sprues. Nicely detailed as all ICM what stuff is. And then you got 2 of these sprues. More pods, look like gun pods. Ejector racks, sway braces. So 2 of these. Back in the bag. Instructions for those. This one actually folds out. So you got your sprue maps, 2 of each. There's your decals. Very nice touch. And then you're just gonna build up weapon sets and ejector racks. And then your paint callouts, color callouts, and your painting guide and your decal placement. All right, let's put that one away. Next, pilots. 1 sprue of those. That was noisy. So, let's get this out of the way first. Color call out. ICM Revell Tamiya. Use your favorite paint. Sprue map. Painting and assembly guides. Okay. Here you go. Arms, legs separate, which means you can make some adjustments with a little putty and a little effort. Detail looks very nice. The folds look nice. The faces look good. This one has a separate head. So, there's your figures. Next in the stack, Skymaster. So this one we'll look at the kit, then look at the instructions. 1 bag for it. And you've got 2 sprues and clear. All right. Fuselage halves, some weapons on here as well. Sway braces, there's your detailed instrument panel. Top of your wing, right? No, maybe, I don't know. We'll see. And your floor and your seats. Seats seem to have a little sink edge, although it could just be molded that way for the cushion. Nice panel line detail. Lots of glass in this one. Some M16s. There's that finely detailed instrument panel. You're going to see a lot in this cockpit, so detailing this cockpit up would be a good idea as your wing top. And then the underside. That's the first sprue. Second sprue with the tails. The wheels, there's no weight on the wheels. Engine, sides of the engine cylinders, nose cone, flaps, ailerons, rudders, props, foot pedals, control sticks. This one doesn't look too difficult. Make sure everything lined up will be the hardest part. Getting those tail booms angled just right, set, and making sure you have weight in the nose. See if the instructions show us how much. And clear parts. Typical wonderful ICM clear plastic. So, got that. That away for sure. All right, let's get into the instructions. All right, instruction manual. A little bit about the aircraft, color callouts, decals are right here. Not a very big decal sheet because it's not a very big aircraft, but there's stencil data, unit markings, walkways. I don't see any instrument decals. Oh, you do right there, instrument decals. Typical ICM quality. Never had a problem with their decals. Sprue map. Then you're going to start with the interior, getting the cockpit in and the glass in. Sorry, I need a drink. You do have to put the glass in before you assemble it, so you will be doing some masking. Other side, what you can see of the engine bay, going in there. I'm looking as I go to see if there's any indication of how much weight needs to be put in the front. Instrument panel, seats, building up the seats, control stick. Putting all this into one side, putting in some more glass, mounting the M16s on the side. 10 grams of weight. So there you go. Your overhead console, your radio equipment, nose cone on, props on, but of course wait till it's painted. Nose wheel. Yeah, we got to check. Looks like you have to put the nose wheel in at assembly. There's no real way, going to be a real good way to get that in there otherwise. See how it's sandwiched in there. Okay, so keep that in mind. You have to be careful when painting. Front windscreen going on. Top of the wing. Radiator intake. Antennas. Tail booms. Center horizontal stabilizer, elevator, bottom of the wings. Draw out some holes. Okay, so you're gonna have to make sure this is completely square as it should be and slide those in. Now your main landing gear does not have to be installed until after painting. You're putting on the pylon stations. All the other parts are on the outside, the ailerons, the lights. Here's where you're putting your wheels and landing gear on, but that can wait till painting is over. Sway braces, armament, more armament, decal placement, stencil placement. Here's a template for masks if you need it, and color call out. For that one, marking A, marking B, marking C, they all pretty much look gray. And then the black one. Black one, that looks pretty badass. That might be the one I do. All right, So that takes care of the O-2 Skymaster. One more to go. Still with me? Okay. B-26 has 2 bags of sprues. We're going to start with the one that has the fuselage. I've heard of accuracy issues with this kit. I'm not an expert on this kit. As aircraft, I mean. It looks like a B-26 to me. I'm going to build it like a B-26. And if there's accuracy issues, I'm sorry, I can't let you know what they are because I don't know. I've heard nose, I've heard tail, I've heard many things. And I'm sure there'll be comments below to let me know what those are. But it looks good to me, and I'm going to use it and build it and be happy. Kind of looks like got a stress skin effect all over it. Check that out. I mean, it could just be sink marks, but it looks good. It's on both halves. Panel lining wraps all the way around like it should. There's detail inside the interior. And if there are mistakes in this kit, I'm sure plenty of people have 3D printed the correct nose and everything. Some cockpit detail on both sides. And we got tops of wings. Nope. This is actually just one side of the wing. Fuel tanks, engine parts, looks like where the throttles are, cowlings, instrument panel. Let's turn this around so you can see instrument panel detail, cowling, nice wing detail. I believe these are the throttles, like I said. Nice underside of the wing detail. It's got raised rivets and recessed panel lines. It's got strengthening plates. Because all of this is all raised. All right. And this one contains pylons and lots of little bits. Antennas, control stick, parts is parts. And the other wing, which has different parts on it, tail parts are on it, bulkheads are on it. Here's the top of the canopy. The wing spars are also bulkhead detail on them. Because the bomb bay is in it. Bulkheads. So there's your big wing parts and fuselage parts. The next bag. Yes. More wing parts, nacelles, engines, clear parts. So apparently you have an option of wings on this. Ones with this, because these don't have the strengthening plates on them like the other one do. So you get to decide which one you're building. There's the nacelles, the bomb bay doors. Again, very good detail. I'm assuming you need to drill out all these holes inside the nacelles, inside the bomb bay door. No ejector pin marks. A nice touch. So yes, there's another full set of wings with this kit. This set of wings has flaps, ailerons. Bomb bay doors closed. There's your props, Big paddle props. So let me check something real quick. Yes, so this set of wings has got the strengthening, the other one didn't, and there's also one on the other that does and doesn't. So let's see what the instructions have to say. And then inside the bomb bay doors doesn't matter because they're closed. This is the top where the turret was. The other one had the turret open. This one's got the turret plated over, because they took that out when they didn't need the defensive armament. Beautifully done engines. Wow, you can detail the heck out of those engines. Here's your other props with the rounded tips. One of them anyway. Look how nicely detailed those engines are. It makes some beautiful engines. There's a bomb there. Another bomb, another bomb. Cowls. Ignition leads, push rods. Bomb bay, bomb rack. And then this one, matching it. Same thing, two of those. And here, tails, another part of the top of the fuselage for a turret, another floor panel, another plating for covering up the turret, good access panel detail, good panel line detail. Last, colored sprue. It's got your nose cone, 2 pieces. Hope it's along a panel line, so it's more like 4 pieces. And then your doors for your landing gear struts. And fuel tanks, radio equipment. Turret parts, flaps, ailerons, doors, flaps extended. No ejector pins inside these doors, which is a nice touch. All right. I'm just looking. Wheel hubs. Oh, there's the tires. No weight on wheels for the tires. I completely missed out on the first sprue we looked at. I love the big gun bays. All right. Oops. Clear parts. Again, 2 different ones. One open, one closed. Beautifully detailed. Beautifully clear. No distortion. Nice. All right. So, start with again, decals. Walkways, propeller markings, Special K, that very famous one. Got Roadrunner riding a bomb. Not a lot of carrier film except on these and these. Your instrument panel. So not a lot of stencils either. So you can do Sweet Teresa, Special K, Mighty Mouse. And instructions. A little bit about the aircraft, Counter Invader from the Vietnam War, color callouts, strictly ICM for this one. Sprue maps, everything you see in orange, you're not going to use for this kit. So the wings it says don't use, I can tell the difference just by its picture since I don't have them in front of me. So yes, you're using the wings that are strengthened, not the wings that are not strengthened. Or you could not build this version and build another version. So, all your sprue maps. And we start, as usual, with inside the fuselage. And this one you're starting with the bomb bay. Cockpit sidewalls, cockpit interior, wing spars. There's your throttle part that I told you about, and then the center console, control stick, instrument panel, putting everything in. It's probably going to be a tail sitter too if you don't put the right weight in. Your doors for your nose wheel gear. And it does not say anything about nose weight. Yes, it does right here in the actual nose. 40 grams of nose weight after you put your, I hope you get some master barrels to stick in there. But 40 grams of nose weight right there in the nose. Like I said, I hope these all follow panel lines or else you're going to be probably puttying around. Wings, flaps, ailerons, wingtip tanks, both sides. Wings going on, at least you don't have to, excuse me, you don't have to install the landing gear yet. Doors going inside the nacelles. Engine nacelles going onto the wings. Top going on. Canopy glass. You need to drill a 0.8 millimeter hole by those dimensions inside of there, carefully. Underneath, wheels, tires, landing gear, all going on after you have it painted. Engine assembly, chance to detail the heck out of it. Engines going on. Those are good detailed engines. I'm hoping you can cut open a panel or two. Oh, there's panels there. See how much they show of the engine. Underneath, more panels going on. Bomb bay, doors open or closed, your choice. To close them, I put the bombs in. Putting on some antennas. Putting on the pylon. Putting on the props. There you go, there's your bomb load. There are no weapons in this kit, as you saw, they came separately. You saw that in the beginning. There's your outboard weapons options. And canopy mask template. These two, not these two. And color callouts. So, this one is Mighty Mouse. I do love this. Oh, it's black. I love the SEA camo, Southeast Asia camo. Sweet Teresa. And Special K, which is a famous one. So the bottom is the same. The camouflage is the same on all of them. It's decal placement that's different. And then lastly, there you go. There you have it. I did it. I made it through this massive box of this Nakhon Phanom Airbase 148 scale diorama set by ICM. Beautiful ICM plastic. Beautiful idea for them to do this. Like I said, there's many. There's one called Forward Base. I think it's got the Apache and the Skymaster in it. And there's one that's got Skymaster and something else. Anyway, there's several of these, pretty much all Vietnam era. Pick yourself up one, you'll have a complete diorama ready to go. Thanks for watching. Sit your ass at the bench. I'd build this in sections, build one of them, put it aside, build it until you get all the way done with everything. I mean, you only have 2 major kits to build and figures. So thanks for watching. Again, sit your ass at the bench. Enjoy your hobby. Build something you love. Bye for now.